Hi guys. Today's message is going to be some secrets being exposed by your ancestors. So we're going to see what they want to tell you. And I want to say thank you to my ancestors for being that bridge. And we have 3 piles today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. If you enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All that helps my channel to grow, and it helps to spread these messages to other people who could use them as well. And it also is a great way to show an energetic exchange for the one I'm giving you here today. And if you really enjoy this channel, you can find my PayPal link in my Amazon wish list in the description box below if you'd like to donate. And my Etsy shop is also down there, so if you enjoy some of the paintings that I have on my channel here, you can find them on there. I did finally get them changed out again, so there's all new paintings on there. And let's get started with pile 1. Okay. So for pile 1, we're going to read these channeled messages first. You have a lot more pull than you know. Use it for good things. With your help, we can change this world one voice at a time. Encourage others around you to use their voices as well. Monkey see, monkey do just came to mind. It popped up a lot this last week, and I've watched a lot of it in this last week because it kept popping up until I paid attention. When somebody is leading, other people follow. When somebody steps out there to do the things that other people think, oh, maybe I should do that, and then they avoid doing it because they're unsure or because they don't want to be seen as weird, or it'll take 5 extra seconds, things like that. When you do those things, other people are like, oh, hey, I can do that too. And they start to do it as well. When they see the results, especially of what's coming through because of you voicing your opinion. Like, say you see someone smacking a kid and you walk up and say, excuse me, but I don't think that's right. Maybe you should apologize for smacking that kid. And they're like, oh, this is my kid anyway. Why don't you just stay out of it and mind your own business? Oh, because you know what? Adult or not, that child deserves respect. And if you want that child to respect other people, then you need to respect that child. What example are you setting for them? You're not setting a very good one if every time you have a problem with them, you hit them. Because now they're going to take that and go, every time I have a problem with someone else, I'm going to hit them. Anyway, away from my tangent, you probably have a lot of things that you would like to voice, and you probably voice a lot of them, but you need to start voicing even more of them. It's kind of like opening the door for people. I generally tend to stop and open the door for people, and I have noticed there is so many more people around me doing that now as well. Arm yourself against a worldly view. What truly feels right to you? In your heart, you will find the answers that you seek in your mind. Don't overthink. Don't give in. Stand strong in the position you're in. If you have something to say, say it. Don't worry what others think. So yet again, stay in your own view. Find your beliefs through your heart, and don't allow the world to dim what you have to bring to the table, because you have some amazing things to bring to the table. D, Z. I had a nickname at one point that was DZ from one of my exes, the one that was my husband's best friend in our poly thing we had going on. N, S, E, K, P, Ken, L, W, O, woes, D, woed, bode, doze, does, lose, load, loan, loaned, L, B, boned, H, honed. I was just thinking honed too, and I didn't even realize I had an H in my hand. P, R, Z, roper, ropes, S, J, E, F, G, jeans, Jessica, Jess, Leslie, lesson, lessons, peer, peers, Um, yeah, you need to be able to express what you have to say about what you feel is wrong that people have done in the past. Pleaser, poser, down, low, down low, dirty, rotten scumbags. And you may not want to say it quite that way, but yeah, say what you need to say. Exposing false people. It's time to expose false people. Low vibes. Someone new enters the playing field. Poisoning. Screenshots. Sob stories. So, somebody may be poisoning people using screenshots. Or you may need to use screenshots to defend yourself. Somebody may be poisoning people with low vibes. Somebody very false. Somebody that is playing the victim. Somebody's going to be being exposed here. Whether that's by you or whether your ancestors are just pissed off about it. I feel like for a lot of you, your ancestors are just pissed off about it and they're about to expose people. I feel like somebody new entering the playing field is going to have a big impact on this. Somebody new may enter the playing field and they may take a lot of screenshots about what this person is doing or saying behind your back. How they may be poisoning people against you. And they're going to be exposing them. For a lot of you, that's the case. I got in my last Ancestors Exposed reading. Someone new enters the playing field came out too, and it was kind of the same vibe in that pile, if I remember right. I think Ant was in there too. We have 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 5 of Wands, and Judgment. So there have been a lot of fights, competitions. There's been a lot of gossip or a lot of drama or chaos caused around you. You've been trying to work. You've been working so hard, and you've had to deal with a lot of gossip on the sidelines. You've had to deal with a lot of competitive energies on the sidelines. You've had to deal with a lot of fake friends, a lot of people just out for themselves and trying to destroy you because you were doing good. You are somebody who is very inspirational. You are a leader. You're very passionate. You're a go-getter. You are somebody who goes after what you truly want. You're very independent. You are very solid in your thoughts. I feel like people have been trying so hard to confuse your thoughts, maybe even using some type of spiritual warfare as well. They've been trying to confuse your thoughts. They've been trying to confuse the thoughts of everyone around you who even thinks about having any kind of anything with you. And I feel like you have been able to rise above each and every time that this has come knocking at your door. You just continue to walk. You continue to go down your own lane to keep your eyes on your own road. And you continue to forgive, you continue to rise above, you continue to go through that door and close it behind you so that new doors can open. I feel like people are going to be seeing the truth here, that you are this brave warrior, fighter, leader, and I really feel like, especially once you start expressing your truths more fully, people are really going to be able to see that, and they're going to be inspired to follow your footsteps, and they're also going to be inspired to notice the fake friends around them, the low vibes around them, the false people, the poisoning people, the victimhood mentality of these people, that kind of thing. We have the dolphin and we have the firefly. You are a healer, and you have spent a lot of your time spreading your love and light, your intelligence, your essence, your being. You have spread a lot of that to the world around you. You really are a light in the dark for others, and they follow you. They follow you because you lead them towards the light and towards the love, the hope, the happiness, the joy, the positivity, the healing. You lead them towards healing. And There may have been some people running around talking about how you were the one bringing chaos and drama and conflict and chaotic thinking to them, and you were the one that was causing all these problems and all these issues, when in reality they were the one causing the problems and the issues. And a lot of that is because they did not want to follow you out of the darkness. They wanted to stay encompassed in that darkness, and they didn't want to have to change how they were living. They didn't want to have to take the blame for their own actions, and they wanted to sit around blaming everyone else, including you, especially you. And I feel like these people are going to be being exposed for who they truly are, for their fraud, for their the poison they've been putting out there. And so that's what I have to say about this pile, pretty much. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for pile 2, let's see what we got for the channeled messages first. Don't let anyone convince you your boundaries are the problem or our selfishness. Sounds like my ex. Their need to cross your boundaries is the problem, and they are selfish to want you to do things for them that you shouldn't be doing. Sounds like my ex. Rising star. There is more than meets the eye. The odds you always seem to defy. Strength resides within your soul. Peace is your steady goal. When others try to tear you down, not one can tilt your crown. You're a leader born and bred. There's not much else to be said. Don't worry what others think. Thoughts proven wrong in a blink. You know the truth is inside, or you know the truth inside. You don't need them along for the ride. So it's time to stop worrying what anybody else thinks about you, what issues or problems they have with you. And it's time to really be who you are, to set your boundaries in appropriate, healthy places, and to not let anybody else convince you that it's not okay for you to set your boundaries. If somebody starts arguing with you and saying, well, this is why I never say anything or do anything with you or around you, tell them that, you know what? I'm not the one causing the problem here, just because I am not going to allow you to step all over me. And don't care what anybody thinks about that. I don't really start many arguments, but I can fucking sure as fuck finish them if need be. And that's what that is. That's kind of that energy. NMRB number. C, memories. Y, R, Cypress, Cyrus. P, S, Cyrus the Virus. I don't know why I get so many Con Air things at times, but that is one of my more favorite movies. Syrup, T, C, Z, Y, D, J. Somebody's name could be DJ. There could be a DJ involved. X. Somebody's ex could really be involved here. C, O. Hey, Con. Almost Con Air. Z, M. Oh, there is an A. We're only missing the I now. O, L, Q. Lone, Moon. Crab. You know what? A lot of you could be Cancers here as well, because we got Moon and Crab, and those are both symbols of Cancer. Necromicon. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but I'm hearing that. Nab, Ban, Barn, Carn, Carnival, Carney, Raptor, Stun, Tunes, Tan, Ran, Pan, Stan. Stan is reminding me of that song by Eminem. People coming to you with their problems and upset because you aren't there for them. And Cobb, Lob, Mob, Knob, Strobe, Strewn. Let's see what else we got here. Family Dynamics, remembering the forgotten past, binding rituals, addictions revealed, angry energy directed at you. So there may be some angry energy directed at you by somebody, like I was saying with that stand part. There could be people that are trying to get your attention, trying to get your help, trying to reach out to you, whining, crying, acting like big babies kind of thing. And like to the point that they may even be feeling suicidal, but they're not actually reaching out to you either. They're like sending it somewhere you're not even getting it, or something along those lines. Somebody may be trying really hard to bind you to them, to keep you stuck to them, to keep you stuck on the past, to keep you stuck in their games or in their Looney Tunes, to keep you stuck nap, asleep. And somebody may have a lot of addictions, and their addictions are being revealed, especially if a lot of their addictions cause them to be angry. I feel like some of them may be addicted to you, and it causes them to be angry, especially since they cannot bind you to them anymore. You're remembering the forgotten past. Rememory keeps popping up for like the last, it's been a little while. There's been something called Rememory popping up. I haven't watched it yet. I think it's a movie. It may be a documentary. But you're remembering things that this person tried to confuse you on, tried to keep you copycat, tried to keep you from figuring out, tried to keep you from remembering what really happened, and what the family dynamics really were when you were together. And you're done with that, colon. You are done with the BS. You're done with the way that things were working out in that way, money. You're done with that shit. And they're no longer able to keep you bound. So they're getting very angry about this because either they're going to have to change the way they interact with you, or they're going to be done in your life, basically. Three of Chalices. Like I said about the boundaries, keep those boundaries and don't let anybody convince you that those boundaries are the problem. Yeah, somebody was also, there could have been somebody who was cheating on you while expecting you to remain loyal to them. This person is a very manipulative person, somebody who can spin their words quite well and get people to do whatever they want, pretty much. There's been a transformation, an ending that has brought everything tumbling down. The foundation was not very firm. It was not very strong. It was built on a bed of lies. It was built on a bed of, just lies. This person placed everything as a priority above you, and you weren't even a priority on the list. And you decided that you were done not being a priority on anybody's list when everybody was the first priority on your list. Yeah, somebody really has spent a lot of time trying to become you, trying to play your role, trying to copy the tactics that you had used, trying to bring out the life and the fun and the joy in people, trying to enjoy the moment, things like that. But I feel like it's all kind of a front, and there's a lot of angry energy directed at you, either because you cheated, or because you ended something that wasn't good in the first place, or because they cheated and you called them out on it and you ended things and they really want it back. Either way, you're going to rise up out of this with more strength, more wisdom, more knowledge, more skills, more ability to speak your mind and set your boundaries. You are no longer going to allow somebody to convince you that your boundaries are not okay, and that what you have to say is not okay, the way that you wish to be treated is not okay, because you're going to find people who are going to be willing to treat you the way you want to be treated, because you treat people with such kindness, generousness, love. I really feel like you're going to be finding a lot more people like you. This person may have trapped others like they did you, and these people are going to be coming out of this. They're going to be seeing the truth. This person is quite capable of fitting in anywhere with anyone, But I feel like a lot of that facade is going to be what's being exposed here. So that's what I have for this pile. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. We're going to read the channeled messages first. It's time to point out and expose the truth. You might think your truth will cause a conflict, but there is already conflict present, so say what you need to say. This reminds me of pile 1 just a bit. Already. Your sacrifices have been seen and felt. The time, effort, faith, and trust and persistence that you have shown is paying off. Believe it and receive it. A new life and a new way of living is coming into you now. The wait is over. Now use the patience to be okay with the ebb and the flow that follows before the dam breaks loose. You got this. Keep going. Don't give up now. You are almost there. So there is something that you have been working on for a very long time. You've been very trusting, very persistent. You've had your faith. You've had your drive, your motivation, your ambition, and now it's time to point out and expose truths around you, the ones that you have been holding back on because you thought that it would cause a conflict, but the conflict is already there, so you need to say what you need to say, because that is what's going to bridge the gap. I feel like there's an ebb and a flow right now. Judge Judy, there's an ebb and a flow right now, and eventually the dam will bust loose. Whether you bring the truth up or not. Sewing, SEWLLYS, JUQP, pew, lie, eyes, lies, N, D, end, E, J, Jed, U, D, hey, I think the whole Judge Judy might be here. No, everything but the G anyway. P, V, Vend, H, hind, pine, pin, pen. There's a lot about sewing here. Deep end, depend. Somebody is in the deep end and upend. I feel like it's because you upended everything, because you were like, nope, I'm done with this. I am done with your bullshit. I'm done with your lies. I'm done with the crap. I'm done with being stuck in the deep end because of you and your BS. I'm sick of you blaming everything you are on me. Drew. Dewey Decimal. Jenny. Hen. Puddle. Somebody could have been using drugs here as well. Puddle is what they use to describe meth a lot of times. Weasel. Somebody could have been being a weasel. Somebody could have lied. They could have been spying for somebody else, and they went back and told them lies, and they really didn't tell them the truth of what was going on in this situation because they were jealous, because they wanted them for themselves, or because they, there was something going on here. Puny. Escape was the reason. You're every woman or man. I'm every woman. Child revealed. So somebody got somebody pregnant, and this child is being revealed. You know what? I was actually in a bar recently, and somebody was talking about their aunt who was 42, who decided to go after one of those younger guys who was 27, and she ended up getting pregnant, and he skipped town. And it just, wow. Anyway, Long-awaited blessings coming in. Truths come out. Coercion. Intelligence is revealed. So, there could be a child around you whose intelligence is being revealed because they are letting others know about the coercion tactics that have been being used on them. They may have been trying to, somebody may have been trying to escape into drugs or food or some sort of addiction, people. This may even come out in court for some of you. We have the hummingbird, we have the frog, we have the hermit, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody was spying on somebody here because it was in the letters, and now it's also in the Page of Swords. Somebody was spying on somebody. They were isolated, hidden away. They know they're, whoever was spying on this person, they have realized that this person is a very loyal, committed, honest, solid, stable person. Somebody very grounded, very giving, generous, nurturing, caring. Somebody very loving, very down to earth. Somebody that, really is very abundant and fertile, and they spread that abundance and fertility to everyone around them. Somebody has been watching you spread joy, love, light, healing, happiness, optimism, hope. Your blessings, your wishes are about to come true, and it's because you are emotionally stable and satisfied in and of yourself on your own, and you don't need anybody around you to be happy. Your happiness is found within yourself. Your peace is found within yourself, and not only do you care for the world around you, but you care for you as well. You're also very intelligent. You love to study. You love to learn. You love to really understand things. I feel like there is a child around you who is very similar to you as well, and is going to be revealing that. Maybe even a child around you has been spying on somebody and has realized your worth and value and knows that you are worth so much better than somebody who has been treating you a certain way. I feel like somebody's about ready to come out of this isolation and hermited mode, and there's going to be a lot of blessings pouring in on you when you do. I feel like it's time to leave the past behind and to let go of whatever has been holding you back, and know that you have everything you need within you, and know that you are worthy, you are valuable, you should be cherished, nurtured, and cared for the way that you do for others, and allow that to come in for yourself, because that's going to be coming in for you. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.